Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will be showing you how you can capture DNG raw images using CameraX in native Android application. So let's get started. So let me quickly run this application, and also I'm using XML layout, but if you want you can use Jetpack Compose as well. The reason I'm using XML layout is because the Jetpack Compose library for CameraX just got stable. I would wait for a few more months before I really start using it. Okay, so here is the output. So the output would be pretty simple. We would be capturing two images, like one is JPEG image format as well as DNG raw images. That's it. So here I'll just give the camera permission, and here you can see I'm displaying a toast message saying raw JPEG supported editing. So there are some devices who does not support this raw DNG image format. So in case if it does not support, then I'm just displaying a toast message saying raw not supported. Then you will only capture JPEG image. Okay, so I'll just click on take. So I'll just select this. I'll click on take photo over here. So here you can see it has captured this particular image. Then I'll just go to the files app, and here you can see two images have been captured. So the first one is this .jpg image, which is fine. Okay, now and the second one is this raw.dng. It does take a bit of time to load because it is a, here you can see, you see this progress bar and you see this. So this is the raw.dng image, in case if you are interested. So yeah, let's get started. So first, as usual, you need to go to build.gradle.kts, and here you need to add camera core, then camera 2, camera lifecycle, and camera view. And here you just have to click on the sync now button, and it will download all the Android dependencies for you. Then here you need to go to Android manifest, and here you need to add uses feature of Android hardware camera. Here we have the camera permission, and here we have the write external storage permission as well. Then here we inside our activity underscore main, here you can see we add this camera preview view, which occupies entire width and height of the screen. And here is our button as well, where we set the ID to it, and here is our elevation, take photo, and we constrain it to the bottom of the screen as well. Then inside our main activity over here, again I'll simply scroll through this. So these are all the imports for our main activity. I'll simply scroll through this. So here is our image capture, here is our camera executor, here is our preview viewfinder, and here we just request for multiple camera permission. If camera permissions are given, then we just call start camera, else we just display a toast message saying camera permissions denied. Then inside on create, we initialize our viewfinder, and here we check if camera permissions are granted, then call start camera, else request camera permission. Then here on this particular button click, we just call take photo. So this is the important part. Here we get hold of our image capture. This is the name which I'm using, simple date format. Then here we are defining two content values. So first one is this raw content values, in which we pass display name, MIME type if in Android version greater than P, and here you need to specify this particular MIME type. Okay, and for second define the output options raw for this particular raw image format as well, or DNG image format. And same thing we are doing for JPEG normal images, only the MIME type is different, and name I have changed it a little bit. That's it. And this is the output option for our JPEG image as well. Then we just do image capture dot take picture, and here we pass both the output options for raw as well as for JPEG. Then we do context compare dot get main executor. Then here we override on error as well as on image saved, and here we display a toast message as well. Then here we call start camera, where we get hold of our aspect ratio strategy. Here is our resolution selector. Then we get hold of our camera provider feature, we add a listener. We get hold of our camera provider, we add a camera selector. Here is our camera info. We initialize the preview view, and here with the help of camera info we check whether you have the image capture capabilities for raw image or not. Okay, if you don't have it, then you just do capabilities dot supported format. Okay, here we check if we have it, we display a toast message, we set the output format. If you don't have it, then we just do something like this, and we set the capture mode as well as build. Now make sure you don't pass this resolution selector for this particular raw JPEG. It does not support it. This resolution selector is only for JPEG images. Also, one thing which I will like to leave it up to you is, if in case if it is not supported, then here you will need to add a check over here. Then you don't require this particular thing. If it is not supported, you will have to make this invisible, as well as this particular thing, this you need to remove this as well. So you just have to add an if check, that's it, nothing else. You just take a variable and do that. Then here we unbind our camera provider, we bind it to the life cycle. Here we have a helper method for requesting permission, another method for checking whether all permissions are granted. Then here we have on destroy, and these are all the variables which are defined as well. So yeah, that's all there is to it. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye.